Hey guys, this is a super fun and chill NaNoWriMo vlog. So it is not day 1, it is actually day 2, and I still have written 0 words. But I feel okay. So if you haven't watched my video all about my Preptober struggles, I will link that down below. But pretty much I'm kind of doing more of a relaxed NaNoWriMo, not really pressuring myself to hit the 1667 words a day and to hit the 50,000 words in the month. If I do, that's great, but for my mental health at this point right now, I need to not give myself that pressure. But I still want to get some words in and I still want to get the story out. So for me, that compromise is having the relaxed nano. Now, the reason why I didn't even write any words the first day, and right now it's, what is it? It is almost noon on day 2 and I have written 0 words still, is because I'm still outlining. I was behind in my prepping, so right now I'm still figuring out a couple more plot points, more of the second half of Act 2 and then the rest of Act 3. I have Act 1 down pat, so I mean technically I could start writing, but there are still some characters that I'm trying to figure out and I really want to flesh them out a little bit more before I get started. So I am hoping that I can finish outlining at least enough, even if I don't get everything that I want, I hope that I feel at least comfortable enough to at least start and get some words down. So I'm gonna try to Skype with my twin sister Heather, so hopefully we can have a productive session together because I need some motivation and accountability. So leave me a comment down below, let me know how the start of your NaNoWriMo is going so far, or if you're just working on any goals, whether it's writing, editing, kind of writerly related, let me know how it's going down below. The wheel of death. My laptop is being so slow right now. I may have to go to my desktop because this is super frustrating and I just want to get outlining and it's being so slow. And so I'm Skyping with Heather. She's on my tiny screen on my phone. Since my laptop has been so slow, I'm like, Skype would just slow it down. Yeah, so we're doing it this way, but it works. I've got Heather with me to outline. She's also doing some last minute nano prep on day 2. So we're hoping to finish today at the latest tomorrow, right? And then start strong as soon as possible. We got this. Okay, you guys, so I have been outlining for about 2 hours and finally figured out some things for my characters. So I'm super excited. I feel like I'm working so slowly. Besides my laptop being slow, I just feel like still too, my brain is trying to come up with things and I'm not sure if it's good. So, but I realize I need to just come up with whatever I come up with is okay right now and I can always change it. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a break because I'm feeling kind of tired. Things that I still need to do are come up with my Myers-Briggs for my characters, make sure that everyone's arcs are good. So I'm going to be implementing the GMC method. If you don't know what that is, I also have a video on that, so I will link that down below, but it's goal, motivation, and conflict. So that's what I need to figure out for my main characters. I do have it for my main character, but all of the other characters, I want to have them as well. And then I also need to finish my Save the Cat. I need to finish that 2nd act and 3rd act. So yeah, I'm making good progress, feeling kind of slow. So I feel like I'm not going to get all of this done today. I feel like it will spill into tomorrow. But we will see because my goal is to at least start actually drafting by Monday, because I'm itching to get started, but I just want to make sure I have that clear path. I write character-driven stories and I have to know my character's name, I have to know who my characters are. I can't just write a story without knowing my characters. So I think that's why I've been going really slowly, but I know that I will get a better product in the end out of it. and hopefully a cleaner first draft. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break and see you guys later. Hey you guys, it is NaNoWriMo day 3. So I've already been doing some outlining this morning that I didn't vlog, but yeah, I was Skyping with Heather and getting some more things done. So I'm super proud this morning because I went through and decided all of my characters' arcs, figured out their MBTIs, their Hogwarts houses, which is probably the most important thing, and then also their GMCs. So I feel like I know my characters a little bit better now. Still, you know, it's still a little bit hard to like completely know them without starting to write from their perspective. It's still hard to get to know them without like writing about them yet, but I feel a little bit more comfortable. So now, only thing I have to do left is figure out the rest of Act 2 and 3. So I'm so close, you guys. I know I'm gonna be able to start drafting today. So it is 12:38, and I'm gonna see how much more I can get done today before, is it 12:38? Oh wait, my computer didn't do the daylight savings time update. What? I get an extra hour. This is amazing. Yeah, if you guys aren't somewhere where they have daylight savings time, I guess my laptop and my phone and my Fitbit, yeah, it all updated, but my computer just missed it, just drops the ball. So I'm okay with that because now I have even more time. So even more time to write and try to catch up for the past 2 days that I did not write anything. So we will see what happens. I know Heather had to hop off to eat breakfast, but she already started drafting. Woohoo! So yeah, I'm feeling really good about this. And then just like reading people's posts on Instagram about their word counts already. People are hitting like thousands of words, hitting 10K already, just crushing it. Sometimes it's like, okay, you don't want to be on social media because it distracts you, but sometimes it really motivates you. It's like, hey, people are working hard. People are like in beast mode, and I want to be in beast mode. I am in beast mode, and I will continue to be in beast mode. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna finish up my Save the Cat beat sheet, and then we'll get writing. Oh my gosh. I finished my outline, yes. After 2.5 days of nano going, I finished. And it is currently, now it really is 12:48. So I think it actually took me, yeah, about an hour to finish my Save the Cat beat sheet. And it was really simple because I had it all planned out. I just didn't have certain details like completely organized. So it was like really simple and seamless for me to do it. Gosh, I am so excited about this story and the internal arc that I have going on for my main character. Just the whole world and magic system is so much fun. I am stoked that I can start drafting. I can get some words down. I'm just so happy. Okay, so now that I can get some words down on the page, then I can show you guys how I'm going to update my goals. So of course I'm going to use the NaNoWriMo website and input my word count so I can watch that graph go up. And then I'm also going to use this lovely Planning My Novel that I got from Bethany Atazada, and she's got this really fun, like word tracker here. So I'm gonna use that to color in, because who doesn't like to color? Like, that's super fun. Yeah, and then I got from, I got from like Amazon last year. I think I got it for Christmas, but I put it on my Amazon wish list that these were actually highly recommended for bullet journals, which I don't do the Bujo, but I still like wanted the colors. I use it for other things. But it's just kind of like highlighter marker. They're called like midliners. But yeah, so I'm gonna use that to kind of decorate my little maze path there. So super, super fun. Oh, and of course you can see Zuko sleeping right there on top of the crate. That's why I put that blanket there, because he'll just sleep anywhere. But anyways, I'm gonna go get some words in. All right, it's a lot darker and a lot later out. So it's currently, Zuko, okay, I know I'm gonna feed you. It's 4:35 and I took a little bit of a break to eat some lunch, watch some Netflix, and then I went back to starting drafting. I was a little bit intimidated because I haven't like written new words on a page in 2 years. So it was a little slow. And I know that like the first line and the first page and the first chapter is so important, and I had to rework the Celestial Code's first chapter and first line and page and all of that, like even after I had started querying. So I was like, I want this to be really good. So I think that's why I was starting so slowly, because I wanted to make it really good. But I'm actually really proud of how it is starting. So for my first writing session, I didn't really sprint necessarily, but for my first writing session, I wrote 375 words, which I'm pretty proud of. It's a very small number, but I know, Zuko, I'm gonna be feeding you soon, boy. Don't worry. It's a very small number, but I know that I will be able to get more words in, and I don't know if I'm going to write more tonight, but I know at least tomorrow morning, because I don't start work until 10:30. So hopefully if I don't write any more tonight, then this will be kind of like my jump start getting back into things, and then tomorrow morning I'll have a couple hours before work to try to write more than 375 words. But it's fun, yeah. And another thing too is that I'm also writing from first person point of view, and usually I write from third person. So that's been really fun for me to do. It was weird, like I forgot that I was gonna be writing this novel in first person, and I started writing in first person, and then I realized like, oh, I just naturally started writing in first person. So I hope that's a good sign that like that's what this story should be like. I feel like I'm hopefully getting in my main character's head a little bit more and having more of that deeper point of view, which I was trying to work on for the Celestial Code. So yeah, so good start to Nano, and yeah, we'll see how the rest of the week treats me. Hey guys, it's been a little bit since I updated you, but it is Tuesday, November 5th. Yesterday before work, I wrote about 390 words, and then I didn't write anything after work because I got out at 7 p.m. By the time I got back home, I just was ready to chill. I probably should have rallied and tried to write at least a couple more 100 words, but yeah, like around 375, like that's like my limit. And so I wanted to pop on here really quick for this first week vlog, just to say that it's 8:10 right now and I'm really tired. You know, I worked an 8-hour day and I like don't really feel like writing, even though I do. Like it's that weird point where you're like, I want to work on it, but I'm also tired. So, you know, it could be a kind of, what's it called? Procrastination type motivation thing. Not quite laziness, but it's just, yeah, it's been hard for me to like motivate myself sometimes because I just want to like chill. I just want to chill after work. Like I work really hard and I, you know, it's kind of been draining me more like mentally and emotionally than usual. So, but I am filming this to say that I'm pushing through and I'm gonna write for, you know, at least 30 minutes. And if I end up writing, you know, for longer, that's great. But if I only write for these 30 minutes, it's 30 minutes more than I would have had if I just gave up from the start. One of the things that really helped me was remembering that like writers, you know, who get published, they fight through this. They keep going. They write when the people that don't get published don't want to write. Like they work hard and, you know, they have something to show for it. So I know that I need to push through if I want to get this story finished. If I want to get this novel out into the world someday, somehow, I have to finish it first. So that means writing sometimes when you don't feel like it, sometimes when you're tired, sometimes when you're lazy, when you'd rather be doing other things. Yeah, you got to sit down and write. So that is what I'm doing. Butt in chair, hands on keyboard mentality going on tonight. And oh my gosh. I was like, what day is it? Is it day 7? Where am I supposed to be? I'm supposed to be at 11,669 words by the end of the day. I'm currently at 2130. But I am super proud of myself because yesterday I didn't get to film myself writing because I went to the Dunkin' Donuts before work, since I start work at 10:30 on Wednesdays, and I finished the first chapter, yay! And then Heather, here I'm Skyping with her right now. I was Skyping with her yesterday as well. You can see there's a trend. But I sent her my first chapter because she is my alpha reader, so she will read my first draft. Not quite at the level of scrutiny as a critique partner. But if you don't know about alpha readers and what that is and how we use that to help ourselves with our first drafts and in revising our second drafts, we have a video about that, so I will link that down below. But yeah, it's really helpful and it helps motivate us because we're not, like, we have someone who's going to read it, like, and it could be kind of a paralyzing thing for people, like, where they're like, oh gosh, like, this first chapter or my first draft is crap. But if you are writing for someone and you know that they're excited to read it, like, it makes you all the more excited to finish it. Because when I knew I was close, I started like busting out all the words. So yesterday I ended up writing 910 words in the morning. Didn't get anything done in the evening, but that's why I went to bed at a fairly decent time and woke up a little bit earlier than I usually do, about an hour earlier, so that I had some time to write this morning, but before work. So I was like, okay, let me get all ready for work first. So I'm a little bit of a mess right now, but I'm gonna try to get some words in. I am planning on writing tonight as well, but I do have an eye doctor appointment that I should have scheduled in October, but I was trying to do Preptober, so I didn't do that. I have to do it during NaNoWriMo because I gotta get new contacts, so yeah. But I made that appointment for pretty early, pretty soon after work, so that like the rest of the night I would have free to write. So, you know, I'm behind in NaNoWriMo, but I'm feeling really, really good because this is so many more words than I would have had if I hadn't written at all, and I feel like I'm getting into the story a little bit more with the characters and the world. So, wish me luck. And I totally forgot to color in my little word count tracker from Bethany on her Patreon. So this is the fun part. I get to color in the squares. Oh, that didn't help. It smeared it. That's so funny. It's all good. It's all good. It's like me, a mess. I'll try to go around it. There we go. So I am back. I don't even remember what my last update was, but Thursday maybe? I don't know. It is Friday, November 8th. So it's officially been 1 week of NaNoWriMo. And yeah, it's 7:20 p.m. and I'm gonna go write. I feel kind of tired, don't really want to write. When I got out of work, I wanted to write, but by the time I took care of my pets and ate dinner, and I'm like, after the work week, I just want to chill. But I'm gonna sit down and try to get some words in, at least something. So yeah, we'll see what I get done. Just trying to push myself, make sure that I at least get something in. And yeah, because right now, let's see. Right now, I'm at 2,500 words. Yeah, fun. Graph looks like that, which is okay. Oh, we're making progress. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what I'm gonna keep telling myself.